Hopefully this is working. I am Dark Alchemist Lazarus, and I am joined by Steelhawk. The last video, for some reason, even though the mic was saying it was picking up everything I was doing or saying, it did not. I don't know why. I don't know why my OBS is doing this stuff. I don't know why my settings are randomly changing on their own, because I don't touch them, I don't mess with them. So here's hoping that it's working this time.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I just get a little frustrated because it's about the fifth video that this kind of stuff has happened. I had to redo a lot of South to Midnight again, try to get the right recording because it didn't record any sound. I recorded 2 videos of Royal Rings Symphoria and lost those because there was no sound for whatever reason. The other one I just posted, it's got no commentary from me. And I'm not gonna lie, if that one is doing the best out of all my videos, I'm gonna be a little upset. Because apparently me not talking or commenting is better than me doing it. So that would sting, but...
Understandable. Oh.
Just means I am not that very funny. Or that my voice is annoying. Probably both. Yeah, that whole... So I had a lot of things to say about that last thing. What happened to Benji was fucking awful. The music score was great, though. I loved the storytelling through songs. Was kind of cool. So, imagine...
That must be the church.
Wasn't the church, like, way close to us when we docked? Like, I thought it was, like, just up the hill. What did I trip on there? That was weird. Okay, I don't see any notes. Don't want to miss those. Oh, you want me to stream this on Discord? Steelhawk?
Sure.
I just realized you're not actually able to see what's going on.
Don't mind me, I have absolutely no context of anything going on.
Also, I never saw it before, but I just... there's a content warning for, like, the flashing lights, and loud noises and all that, so disclaimer there. Content warning, it does contain flashing lights. If you're prone to epileptic seizures, be careful when watching this game.
Keep your meds handy and a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, I didn't... I mean, it makes sense given some of the stuff we've seen, but I haven't seen anything that was too... Well, then again, I don't know. I've never dealt with it, so I don't know what would be considered too severe of a flashing light. But I also feel like every game sort of has that disclaimer now, just to kind of cover their bases. You never know. Yep. You never know who's going to react to what.
There.
So, it's easier just to have the disclaimer and cover your bases.
That makes sense.
That should get me across.
Oh! Alright, so we're doing grappling hook mechanics now. And I didn't need no ghost to teach me how to do that one, apparently. Still not seeing any notes, so I think we're good. Looks like there's something over there.
Gotta move quickly now.
That was quickly wait. Find a bunch of the floofs. There's what, 110? Oh, there's not a lot of floofs at all in this one. The other chapter had 385 floofs, which is basically this game's like level up currency.
Ah.
That was. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm assuming floof is supposed to be like the concept of a network or something. Is that a weaver?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
That floating island is the gator?
No, Weaver Magic's been around for a long time.
Huh?
Weaving magic? Weaver magic? It's kind of cool they went there. Not many do. Yeah. So a little bit of a history lesson that to go with Weaver magic. So Weaver magic itself is not actually a common practice within the Creole community. But Weaver magic more traditionally comes actually from one of the Old Norse types of magic. Commonly, it was considered a woman's magic. But other cultures had a very similar type of concept, but one of the more well-known ones is the one from the Nordic, and aka quote-unquote Viking cultures. Is where a lot of it is most known from. When it comes to the Creole community, you tend to have things like
Well, I know Creole has a lot more of like the hoodoo voodoo sort of.
Yes. So, and dealing a lot with the trying to pull up words that I haven't used in a long time. Forgive me. The there's a word. There's a word. The Loa? Yeah, that's it. The Loa.
Gotta head to the church.
The different Loas.
Yeah, I learned a lot about that because admittedly it was because of Smite. Because there was a character in Smite called Baron Somni that was. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I apologize if I am. And he was a really fun character to play, and I got really curious about it, so I actually started looking up a lot about like Creole magic. That's why I was like, I'm not sure if this is Creole because I don't remember weaving being a thing when I was reading about a lot of that. And Baron Somni was like the de facto grave digger, from what I recall. Like that was his job, is when he digs your grave, you pass away. So people would entreat him to extend their lives by asking him to delay on digging the grave. He also really loved to party. But like many of the Lua, he could also be rather wrathful, too, if you particularly piss him off or disrespect the dead.
Yeah. Yeah, because he is the Loa of the dead.
And he was like one of the... I think there was like lesser and larger Loas, and I think he was one of the larger
Catfish
ones.
need to leave these people alone. Got them questioning their sanity.
If I recall. Or maybe the lesser ones were named something else, not Loa. It's been a minute. But yeah. Like I said, the weaving, though, was something that I'm like, I don't remember that really being something I remember reading about. But also, you know, I don't know everything that there is to know about the Loa or Creole, so I wasn't going to assume otherwise either. Grocery list: beer, bait, chocolates for Patricia to say sorry, steaks, taters, chips, cherry twist, and more beer.
Beer twice? Sir.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Hazel. I don't know if you heard that.
Well, one of the neat things is because each of the different Loas has an association with what you would give for an offering. You want to know what the main offerings are for Better and Sandy?
I remember reading it because it was part of the thing. I don't remember what it was. I remember it being very fitting and pretty funny though. But was it also like, wasn't it alcohol because he likes to party? Wasn't that part of
Rum.
it? Rum. Yeah.
Rum and cigar.
Yeah, I was like, because like I remember that was the thing. Is like you can treat him and party with him, and he loves to party. But then again, I think all the Loa kind of do in their own way. Like, I remember that being...
It would depend on what you call a party.
Well, yeah, but like every... From what I remember reading, like, every Loa had, like, a vice, essentially, of some sort. That usually was some means of celebratory. Some of them rather dark celebratory, if I recall, because there was some you just don't want to mess with. But like I remember like reading about how like occasionally very like somebody would possess people at like large parties just to party with people. If the mood took him. That's why I liked Brittlebones Nikki, because it had a lot of that vibe to it with the whole him being a skeleton at parties.
Yeah.
I get that I'm up here. Where the fuck am I supposed to... Like, I got up here. It seemed very intentional that I was supposed to be up here. That looks like I'm just going right back to where I was. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Am I an idiot? I mean, I probably am. Why can't I... That's an invisible wall. Cool. I could land on anything. That was good. Okay, we're back in this house, apparently. Oh. Okay. Well, it's supposed to go up there at all. I momentarily forgot that I have this whole, like, light path thing that tells me exactly where I'm supposed to go. I want up there, please. I can see... Is that, like, an actual platform? Hold on. I'm gonna try that real quick. But rum and cigars, huh?
Yep.
Okay, no, alright, fair enough. I can't wait till I get the little voodoo doll guy. Okay, what's that about?
Exploded mushrooms? Well, that's no fun.
Our immediate response to exploding mushroom. Oh, they come back. Okay. Noted. Let's go. No, I'm not missing anything. What is... That's a giant pig. I have rock. I'll try to hit the cow, I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, there's actually a book series I listened to not too long ago where one of the recurring characters is a Wu practitioner.
That's from the trailer too.
There's actually a lot of really cool concepts that were in that book. Like one of the characters is a weaver. The main character is actually a psychometric. There's a priest named Father Anne. She's really cool.
Wait, Father Anne, but she? Wouldn't that be Mother Anne?
No. Apparently not.
I was like, I could have swore that the priest was either mother or father based on... Well, I guess mother would be more for a nunnery, though.
Yeah. Considering it when you look at it from
some
the
sort of drawing.
quote-unquote traditional aspect. But yeah, no, so...
This picture... I could kill a man. Something's gotta change. I feel like a thread being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place. Not for me, for her. I have to keep these kids safe. I wish I could do more.
That sounds so hard. Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff. I struggled with just seeing what Benji went through.
Yeah, this is a lot more like an outward showing of some of the theoretical possibilities of Weaver magic.
Well, so like the premise of this game is everything is the grand tapestry. Everything is woven together.
Yeah.
I can affect those weaves with these, the hooks. Large amounts of emotional pain creates haints, like lost souls that won't give up because there's too much pain there, and I unravel their knots to free them.
Yeah.
Is like the primary, like, for this game specifically. Also, I'm missing the one, like, health upgrade thing, and I'm really hoping I didn't miss it, because I need 3 of those to upgrade my health. And then I have the, Distill, or the Distaff, sorry, which that allows me to see echoes of the past and chain that are in the grand tapestry. The spindles allow me to like recreate objects from the past momentarily, and then a magic bottle that allows me to trap specific painful memories. If I collect enough of the painful memories, I can put that pain on a tree and cure it.
Okay.
Like, it's like you trap all the pain in a bottle and you put the bottle on a tree and that's supposed to cure the pain. In this, I use it to create a pattern like this one of a person's pain, and they can use that pain to untangle their particularly nasty knot, which I believe is going to be like most of the bosses in this game.
Got it.
When did I pick that one up? Maybe Patricia's right. I should put down the bottle, but when I was fishing by the shack last night, I swear I saw a catfish as big as a Cadillac. Swam right past me and winked with a strange eye. Said, "What a beautiful night this is, mon ami." I just sat there like a slight-jawed asshole. It zoomed away, just laughing. I love that the catfish trolls people in real life. That's fucking hilarious.
Gotta get up there and ring that bell.
When did I pick up that note? I don't remember picking up that note. I don't think I read it either. But I collected it, I guess. Also, somebody's really jamming out on that organ. Which, you know, is concerning. Nope, no, don't you explode on me. We're gonna go in here. Also, I played Flintlock recently. Pretty good so far. Probably should have recorded that one too. It actually has a lot of story to it. I thought it was going to be a bit more like regular Dark Souls, where a lot of the story is going to be told through, like, items and such. No, it's a lot more like Liza P, where a lot of the story is right there. Like,
Okay.
that one's pretty
Now I can
cool.
go to the
There was a
church.
weird gate, undead were pouring through it. We defeated the undead, only to find out that us destroying that gate, like, released the god of dead, so even more undead poured through. Yeah, it was great.
No, nothing.
And then I met a little fox god thing. He said he's a god. I don't know, like, and a lesser one. And he's gonna help me, like, set things right. Because I got knocked into the river and he pulled me out, and then when I came back, like, it was that classic, like, oh, not only did you release the god, but now, like, the world has gone to shit. Like, you came, like, wherever you pop out is, like, way away from the trenches and where the coalition line was, and, like, an entire village is ransacked and burning to the ground. And it's like, oh, that's great. And if you walk past one of the burrow folks' hidey hole on a Sunday, make sure you hold your breath when you go past. They hate to see people out and about on the Lord's day. If they catch wind of you, your mules will be burnt for a week.
What the heck is a burrower hidey hole?
Right? Hold on, I'm ignoring this. I'm trying to see if I can find where that light crystal is. Because I very much would like. Are you seeing those statues over there? What the hell? It looks like a guy rocking out on a guitar and then someone reading? Also, a lot of marshland. Ow. Oh, I see. Okay, so I have to do that quickly. Got it. Well, first off, like I said, we're not going the way we're supposed to go yet. There's more to explore. Like way over here, apparently. Floof! And tombstones! Joy! I don't feel good about jumping on those coffins. Awesome. Don't like that the health weave thing is right on top of a... These graves are really in weird locations. Like, look at this. Why is this down here? Cause that's not like oh, we got stuck in the water or whatever. Here, let me make a makeshift grave. No, that's like a full-on, you know, carved stone mausoleum type grave.
Just a wee bit disconcerting. I'm sure it's fine.
Go, and wow, come on. Oh, I'm good at games, I swear, guys. There's actually a really interesting mechanic over in Flintlock as well, though, that I thought was kind of crazy. The more, like, different attacks you do and stuff, the more you build up a, like, combo multiplier, for lack of a better word. I'm only missing a little 5 weave. And the thing that was interesting about that, at least to me, was the fact that if you get hit, it removes the percentage. You can essentially, if you do really good at not getting hit, you can earn a bunch of extra souls, essentially.
Jeez, I felt that in my chest.
I'm working on it. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to fight the giant island alligator eventually.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see the giant feet in it.
You said he'd run away.
I might have been misinformed.
I might have been misinformed.
Thanks.
To find
Thanks,
them all,
guy.
Hazel heads closer to the river bend where her house must have washed away. Closer we got, the more I remembered those tales about gators as big as houses. But I always thought folks were exaggerating. Hazel had to cross a flooded land to reach the bend in the river, where they passed, and an old friend rose up like sunken secrets. But the terrorizing legend of Two-Toed Tom still cast a chilling shadow over us. While Two-Toed Tom might have stirred up a mess round these parts, the storm sure done far worse.
Everything that rises. So we're absolutely gonna have to deal with Two-Toed Tom, though.
I have to let you off here.
You chicken.
No. You know how the water's starting to smell like pig shit? Well, I'm breathing that.
Oh, that's nasty.
The flooding must have overflowed the hog farm sewage again. Your house might have got caught on that way, where the river bends down. But you'll have to go over Two-Toed Tom's stomping grounds to get there.
Oh, shit. Ain't there another way around?
But we was gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. The straightest way to your mama is through there. And try not to get AIDS.
Try not to get AIDS. So helpful.
Thank you. So helpful,
Time
my
to fill
guy.
the bottle and deal with that giant gator.
Yeah. If I have to fill, oh yeah, okay. So this is probably gonna be a much longer chapter. So maybe I should cut the recording here so I don't run like an hour and a half video again. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. So hold on. So, calm waters, clear skies, and until next time, my friends.